Check this out. Right from the first second you're thrown into the heart of the action as the Liga MX winger spins past two defenders with magnetic footwork, opening space down the left, slicing through the defense like a hot knife through butter, and before anyone can blink, the MLS striker responds by tearing down the right wing, breaking ankles with a sharp cut, and launching a rocket that whistles just wide of the post, setting the tone for a breathtaking clash between two soccer worlds. Colliding on one electric pitch. No intros, no fluff, just intensity, precision, and pride as these two North American giants, MLS and Liga MX, go head-to-head in a matchup that's more than sport. It's a celebration of culture, identity, and fierce competitive fire that pulses from the field into the stands, where fans roar in both English and Spanish, waving American flags on one side and Mexican banners on the other, uniting and dividing in the same moment under one buzzing roof. We dive into the tactical landscapes that shaped this explosive match, Liga MX opting for their classic possession-based rhythm with a structured 4-2-3-1, relying on patient build-up, slick 1-2s, and surgical passing, while MLS goes bold with a high-pressing 3-4-3, wide wing-back sprinting forward, and quick transitions that keep defenders on their heels, and the moment the ball changes possession, you see the gears shift like a Formula One car launching into a straightaway, with each counterattack orchestrated with breathtaking speed and aggression. The contrast in styles is vivid, Liga MX showcasing beautiful ball control and midfield dominance, MLS punching back with raw athleticism, pace, and a hunger to prove that American soccer has arrived, and every duel, every tackle, every corner kick feels like a statement to the continent, a declaration that this rivalry is growing into one of the fiercest in the world. The first goal is a masterpiece, an MLS counter sparked by a stolen ball at midfield, a threaded pass through the lines, and a striker who holds off two defenders before slotting a low shot past the keeper. Cue the eruption from the stands, the sea of red, white, and blue exploding in celebration as replays flash the precision of the play, the awareness, the composure, and the chemistry that made it possible. But the response is swift. Liga MX gathers, resets, and within minutes they're knocking at the door with intricate passes and wide overloads, eventually breaking through with a chipped assist that finds a sprinting midfielder timing his run to perfection, volleying home the equalizer and silencing the crowd with a calm celebration that speaks volumes about Liga MX experience and poise. From there, the match intensifies. Tackles become crunchier, tempers flare, but the respect remains, as we see incredible sportsmanship moments like a helping hand after a slide tackle or a pat on the back after a contested header, reminding us this rivalry is forged in fire but steeped in admiration. And as we move into the second half, fatigue starts to show. MLS players stretch out cramps, Liga MX subs come on fresh with flair, and the chess match continues with each coach adjusting formations, pressing traps, and man-marking strategies, all shown with visual overlays and animated tactics that make every viewer feel like they're in the locker room drawing up the game plan themselves. The fans are a show of their own, American kids face-painted in stars and stripes chanting side by side with Mexican families singing full-throated club songs, waving flags, setting off confetti, and dancing in the aisles with every twist in the game's rhythm, captured in slow motion to show the joy, tension, and cultural pride that pours from every seat. Then comes the moment that nearly tilts the match. Liga MX wins a free kick on the edge of the box, and their veteran midfielder steps up, curling a sensational shot around the wall, beating the keeper, but crashing off the bar. So close, the entire crowd gasps in unison, a split second frozen in time, and the rebound falls kindly to the MLS defense who clear it with desperation as the commentator shouts over the chaos, bringing everyone watching to the edge of their seat. The match statistics tell a rich story. Liga MX holds 54% possession, completes 85% of their passes, creates more final third entries. But MLS outshoots them, dominates aerial duels, and generates more big chances, showing that the physical side of the American game is catching up fast with the finesse and flair of their southern rivals. We highlight key players, MLS's young winger who's turning heads with every touch, Liga MX's midfield maestro controlling tempo with the composure of a veteran chess grandmaster, and the defenders on both sides laying their bodies on the line with crunching tackles and last-ditch blocks that keep the score locked in suspense. And then, in the dying moments, one final breakaway, a mistake at The back gives the ball to the MLS substitute forward who races in on goal, cuts back onto his strong foot, and unleashes a curling strike destined for glory, only for the Liga MX keeper to dive at full stretch, fingertipping it wide in what may be the save of the tournament, a breathtaking moment that ends with both players collapsed on the ground, exhausted and respected. The final whistle brings applause from both sets of fans, hugs between rivals, and a standing ovation that echoes long after the match ends, because this wasn't just an exhibition, it was a proving ground, a celebration, and a glimpse into the future of North American soccer where borders blur and skill speaks louder than passports. And as we break it all down with slow-motion replays, tactical recaps, fan interviews, and reaction highlights, we ask you, who stood out, what moment made you jump, and where do you think this rivalry goes next? Let us know in the comments below, smash that like button if your heart was pounding, share this with every soccer fan you know, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a single epic clash like this again. Because if tonight proved anything, it's that the soccer war between MLS and Liga MX is just getting started, and every fan on the continent has a front row seat to greatness.